We are about to start. This is Robot Nuke. Now let's hear it for the man, the myth and the legend in his own head, Eric Nuke Hudson.
All right. We are online now, and we are going to start up. And it's going to be a little bit different tonight, only because, one, I am still a little bit disappointed with my dog. I came home today. I refused to pet him because y'all know why. He tore up my last anchor to my career in the military when he ate my leather flight jacket. So he is not getting any pets or belly rubs for a bit. I am ticked off with him, and I have not had a public freak out in a long time, but he did it. So let's go ahead and start looking at what is going on in the housing market. And you're going to have to forgive me because they completely changed the MLS on Monday. And I've got to go figure out what in the world is going on. We'll do it together. So hopefully it hasn't changed too much. So let's go into the residential real estate market here. And I wanted to put this out there, the reason I like to show the numbers live like this actually has to do with the fact that numbers can be manipulated. You have liars, damn liars, and statisticians. I want people to know where my numbers come from and why they're here. So that's the reason I do it. So right now, I'm going to just look at what the active numbers are. So right now we have more than 5,000 homes available. But if we break it down, let's say single family, we still have more than 5,000. Let's go into the results and take a look at our stats. We're going to look at the tabulars, and we have 5,536. We're going to go and we're going to look, and we ended last month with 5,215. So we actually have more houses on the market. So we have more houses come on the market right now. So inventory is growing. And that is important. We're going into the spring market. Hopefully that helps out some folks because interest rates have actually started to come down a little bit. Let's get on back in here. Let's look at the condos and townhomes because for some odd reason my MLS puts them together. Let's go and we didn't even have to go 2,095 compared to 1896. So inventory is continuing to grow, which means we have probably a little over 5 months of effective inventory right now. So we are now in a balanced market when it comes to condos and townhomes. So those of you who are going like, oh, okay. So as a buyer, you have a little bit more leeway when it comes to condos and townhomes. And with what I've been seeing lately with the price of the HOAs going up, yeah, I can definitely see that. Let's go ahead and jump back here. And now we're going to see what the solds are. And we're going to come up to today's date. Now we're at the 95, 98% confidence rate. We're going to stick it at condos and townhomes, and let's get rid of the actives here. 420 have sold so far this month. When we look at last month, it was 413, so more sold. Let's get into these numbers. Okay. Oh my. Look at this. So far, and this is not going to change by much, the median close price was $303,000. $303,000 compared to $293,000. So it went up $10,000. Look at that inventory. 30 days on market for the median, 46 for average. The average close was $317 compared against Huh. 302. That is amazing. Let's take a quick look now at single family homes. So 1448 compared to 1578. So actually fewer homes sold. January was actually close to some kind of record low. I wish I'd pulled it up, but I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little low still because of the dog and eating my leather jacket. Those of you who don't know, when a flyer is presented with their leather jacket after mission qual, we only get one in our career, supposedly. I ain't gonna lie, I got another one. You know, you find ways to get another one, but the old school leather jacket is completely different. It's a different color. Maybe it's because of the years of wear. It just feels different. Plus, I had mine modified by Pops Leather when I was in the Middle East. And that was a big deal back in the day, you know. So mine was modified in the 90s with Pops Leather. So I'm giving my age away here. Yeah, pre 9/11. Anyway, so single family, 1448 compared to 1574, so over 130 difference. Let's go ahead, look at the stats. Oh my goodness. This is a double oh my goodness. The median list price was 485. The median sales price, oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm getting old. Uh, it actually fell. I thought that said something else. So the median sales price actually fell from last month. So yeah, so we're back off the regular high, the highs. The interesting. So the average was 499, 561 compared to now 608. So the average went up a little bit. Wait a minute. It was 5. So it actually went up quite a bit. So that's interesting. But that median going down by man, doing math in public here, that is $6,550. That's pretty significant. Wow. So not too many people were willing to really pay up in January for the single family houses. It's interesting. Okay. Like I said, I don't look at these ahead of time. It's on purpose. The entire purpose of not looking ahead of time is so I'm surprised because I want to know, or not know, actually, I want to be surprised. So when I'm looking, I'm giving it a raw reaction. Okay, now that we're looking at it, let's go ahead and start looking at some of the other stuff people have asked for, like, of course, how many of these had pools? Now, I'm going to do this, and I didn't do it last time, but believe it or not, some townhomes, you'll usually find one or two. Let's see if we have one. There were none this month. Every once in a while, you'll find a townhome with a private pool. Same thing for manufactured homes. Not this month. Okay. You'll find a condo with it. Okay, that don't even add up. How do two condos have somebody screwed up? Hold on, let me just check. Somebody screwed up. Condos don't have private pools. I'm gonna have to hide this for a second because I'm about to go into the wait a minute, I don't have to hide this. Yes, I do. Hold on. This is just a regular old condo. It looks nice. Agent just messed up. It's a community pool. Yeah, community pool. Like the other one. It is surprising whenever you see a townhouse with a pool, because they usually have like real small lawns and stuff or yards, and there'll be a pool back there taking up the entire yard. Every once in a while, like you'll see like one, or somebody just went out there and did it. Okay, now we're back. But single family homes, let's see here, how many of them had pools? Everybody wants to know, 336. So 336 out of 1448. Let's see here. Because, of course, that doesn't help. So 23% had pools. Well, how much were the pools? Let's go take out. Because now everybody wants to know, well, what was the cheapest house with a pool? Okay. And somebody screwed up there. I know it wasn't $740, but I got to go hide it, see what's going on here. Let's see. What the heck? I never saw that before. It says ownership. What in the world is this? It seems like a regular, it says ownership. Maybe it's like some kind of fractional ownership that they sold. Like a timeshare or something. I don't know. Or maybe the agent, because this is a nice big house. I'm trying to figure it out. The pool doesn't have any water in it. Agent probably screwed up putting it in the system. Unfortunately, once you hit the return, there's nothing you can do. I think it was probably supposed to, yeah, see, it was supposed to be 750,000, and they put 740. They forgot the zeros. Messed up them statistics. Let's see, 280 was the least expensive home with the pool. Let's go take a look at it. I can't wait to see the pool. Pool ain't got nothing in it. Expect it. Yep, I just got a pool. Let's see. Let's get on back to our criteria. I still get this one. People believe they're gonna save a bunch of money by buying a repo. How many repos last month? Oh, I'm sorry, so far this month. 7 out of the, actually, you need to put them all in here. Hold on. 11 so far out of all these homes. So let's see. When you combine them, there were 1,869. 11 were repos. Let's see here. So it's 1/2. I'm sorry. So somebody that doesn't get all crazy, 0.6%. So just a little over 0.5%. 11. Let's take a look. Okay, that don't add up. Oh, that's because I forgot to put a short sale again. So the short sales, whoops, we weren't talking short sales, but repos. Of those 11, the least expensive one was 199,000. Let's just look at the pictures. It was a condo. Okay, that condo is 1,100 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Without saying where it's at. Oh, wait a minute. I got a listing in there. I have a listing in there. This is right across the street from the North Las Vegas airport. I have a listing in here. Hold on. Yeah. So it's on the other side. My listing's right here. And I ain't gonna lie, this is where I'm having an issue. So like I explained to my client, I'm a commercial pilot. I was in the Air Force. So yeah, this is the flight path to this runway. And if you think about it, you're at like 300 feet passing over these condos. Plus the HOA is kind of high. So yeah. Oh wow. Did I tell? So it's 199. It was a short sale, but I reported that because I do a weekly update to my client because he's wondering why it's not selling. Like nothing's been selling in there. Okay, cool. So let's find something that's a single family, least expensive. That's West Cary, so it should be West Vegas. That's what we got. I was just thinking about this like this morning. Shower thoughts. I had a client a few years ago. They kept putting in these ridiculous offers looking for foreclosures. They finally went, well, why are, I mean, they're just kept, going, well, in Florida, when we're trying to buy these foreclosures to flip, you know, we always put in half of what the list price is. I'm like, that doesn't work here. So after a while, she calls me up. It's like, well, we've been tracking all of these offers we've made. It made like 50, 60 offers. Man, I waste a lot of time with them. And she goes, we realized that like every single house sold for above list price. I was like, yeah, I told you that. So yeah, actually, let's figure that out. See if any of these sold for above list price. Hold on. So this one, sold for, this is a single family, sold for 260. Let's figure out the list price because I'm gonna have to go past the agent to agent remarks. I'm not allowed to show those. So let me see here. Uh-huh. So it was listed for 247,500. This is a foreclosure. Sold for 261,25. Let's look at the next one. This was let's see, the one previous one. It was okay. This one they got a good price on. It was listed for 299, got it for 252. And that was a townhouse. Previous was listed for 240, got it for 228. And the condo was listed for 229, got it for 199,900. Okay. Whoops. Okay, let's go ahead and look at short sales. I get people asking for those too. And it was four. Least expensive one was a single family. Uh yeah, actually that's a pretty big house. That could be something could be done with that. But people think they're gonna come in here and get some kind of short sale for this super cheap price. Look at all the work you got to put into this. That's going to be a lot of work, but I get it all the time. Yeah, I'm looking for a fourplex that's a short sale or a foreclosure that I can put some work into and make some money. I'll bring that up. That was a call I had last week, no, week before last. But it happens all the time. You just get used to it. Did short sale right? Yeah. I don't know why I went back to repo. Okay, let's go back. I'm just going to do single family. Some townhomes are actually single story. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do single family. So single stories for 7,770. That's interesting. That's like that Las Vegas thing, 777. Uh, yeah, so almost half or single story. Single stories are more desirable. Okay. Age-restricted communities, 109. 5 bedrooms, 159. So what, about 12%? Let me see if my math is mathing in my head. 11%. Math was not mathing in my head. Three-car garages, just stuff people are always asking for. I'm just putting here 394, plenty of them. Houses with SIDS and lids, 82. Interesting. Association fees, always got people going like, I don't want a HOA telling me what to do. Okay, about 70% of single-family homes have an association fee. So let's see if that holds up today. So we'll go yes. So 1448, yes. 1059. 73%. So about right. Houses without HOAs are usually in older parts of town. So when you're going like, oh, I want a nice house, I don't want an HOA, the two don't really marry up usually. Gated, non-gated. Let's see, gated here. Most of the good portion of the townhomes and condos are going to be in gated communities. 423 single families for that. So about, what's that? About 30% or so if the math is in my head. Let me see how good the math is mathing in my head. I forgot what I said it was. Yeah, 30%, 29.3. Man, the math was mathing on that one. Okay. Da, da, da. Most are going to be on sewer. As a matter of fact, you're not even allowed to install a septic anymore in Clark County. So there are going to be some people who are actually ticked. There are people who actually want septic. Financing considered. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Oh, that's considered. Never mind. I'm sorry. Because everybody wants cash. I've never seen anyone say they didn't want cash. Let's see here. Okay, sold terms. Cash rules everything around me. 338. 398. Divided by. Oh, it keeps going down. Every month I do this, it goes down. I think that's about what it was, but I'm serious. It used to be way higher. Because you had all those Californians and investors and everything. The investors literally used to just give you what you wanted. They would just throw money at you. It's like, here, take my money, please. And like when the market changed and the investors started losing money, I would have people going like, hey, I saw that commercial and they said they'd buy any house. I need them to come and make me a cash offer. I'm like, bro, it's not going to be what you think. No, they said they'll buy any house 40, let's call it 44%. It's like, no, it's not going to be what you think. It's not like a few months ago. Oh, no, but they said they'll buy any house. Okay, 242 divided by 1442, 17%, 16.7. And of course, you got the VA and 134. And of course, I screwed up. 134. 4. So 9.3%. That's actually it. Let's go up to Matrix. See if I can interpret this. They actually changed stuff. Where did I change? Okay, there we go. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Look at this. 1,065 new houses on the market. 204 back on the market. Price decreases. Look at this. See, I can't even get a good circle because these things do that. 948 price decreases. This is the least amount of price increases I've seen. Under contract show. That's a little over it. Yeah, just a hair over 1,000, like 1,004. But some of these are going to drop out. Traditionally, no, about 80% will close, 20% will drop out. Look at the numbers sold compared to what came on the market. 752 compared to 1065. Expired 116. We're near the end of the month. Let me take a look at these expireds. So what I consider, oh my, what I consider a real expired is when it goes from active to expired. When it goes from like WC to expired, I don't consider that real expired. But look at this. This is a lot of real expireds. That's a lot of real expireds. That's because these people, I mean, some of them are priced too high. Right now, the market, look at that. That's interesting. A high percentage of them are condos. You see that? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Withdrawals, 139. Conditional withdrawals, 50. You got 66 coming soon. Usually have a little bit more, closer to 100, especially with this number coming on the market. Oh, wait a minute. What just happened? Didn't I just say 1,000 something? Now it says 606 and just happened. Did I just lose my mind? Did these numbers just change? Hold on. 24 hours today, 7 days. Okay. Yeah, they did change. What happened? It says 7 days down there. Okay, 106. Okay, that makes sense. Now the math is mathing. That's about right. Okay. Okay. Even though it changed, it's a little bit better for me. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I've said I was going to say if I had enough time, I'd come back. I'd do this one. You know, I had somebody going like, "Hey, I'm looking to buy, a multifamily, and I want to find a repo." I'm like, "Okay, let me see what I can tell you." I mean, I actually looked at it before I contact them. It's like, okay, let's see. And they're none. Or a short sale, and they're none. So yeah, everybody wants to do the house hacking thing, but I don't know. Vegas isn't always the place to do house hacking. We don't have that much of that stuff. Like, look at this, 91. If I were to go and do this to a fourplex, it's 56 of them. And if I were to go and look, the cheapest fourplex is 450. And let's see what it looks like. Believe it or not, that's actually not too bad. Is that here in Vegas? Honestly, I would get this. That's not too bad. Let's see where it's at. I would actually get that. That's actually pretty nice. So that was off Bonanza. Okay. Oh, got a question. Sky Hills expansion. Um, I don't know. I'd have to look into it because you don't have much there. It's kind of bumped up against the. Let me bring up. See, let's look at the map because Sky Hills is over here next to Providence. So this is Sky Hills. Now they're still building over here. That's why you see all this empty space. So if you mean like the empty space here, yeah, but like going here, I don't know how much they can come here yet. So you never can tell. If you start going down towards Henderson, you will see that they are what do they call it? They're like building into the mountains now. For all we know, they may start doing that here. Wonder if I could hold on 1 second. I'm going to try something. I don't know if they've gone down that road yet with the Google Maps. Hold on. Just trying to see it. No, they haven't gotten that close with the Google Maps yet. Let's see if I can see something from Schaumburg. No, it's kind of blocked there. Yes, I mean Sky Hills is like right up to the hills right there. That's a good one. I'm going to see if I can find some more information about the expansion. I know I've done. I'll check that out, Matthew. We can put you up in here. So you asked Sky Hills expansion, and they're building more, making trails that connect to Red Rock Canyon. But wait, I don't know. Hold on. I'll pull it here because Red Rock Canyon, come on. It's like down here. And that's up here. I don't know. If I have a chance, I may look that up and see what's going on. That would be interesting because I'm looking here. This looks man-made. Maybe they're planning to build something on this side. I mean, because it looks like something's been happening over here. Look that on Google Maps real quick. It's a different map. Where's the map I brought up? Got too many maps open. There it is. Oh, that looks man-made on the other side. Yeah, there's. Oh, look at that. See, it's showing something different here on. Oh, let me bring this over here. See, look at this. It's dirt now, but they're showing Centennial Parkway expanding out. Good call. And I may be wrong because maybe these are the hills that I was looking at. So this may be even a bigger expansion. Huh. Be interesting. Okay. Yeah, used to go live on Sundays, and then I had a change in editors, and he recommended like, oh, you don't have to go live anymore. And that was like the worst advice I had for a bit. And then I started going back, and it was like, well, when's a good time to go live? And I started doing Thursdays. I may go back to Sundays because I had a heck of a lot more people on Sundays. It would be like just rocking, but most people don't go live on Sundays. So I'm still trying to figure out which weeknight to go live on. Okay. Well, glad I got some questions tonight. I expect this one actually be shorter because, like I said, I'm still having, I mean, it's just hard to explain. When you spend your entire adult life doing something, I mean, usually, I have my flight helmet back there and stuff. I put it downstairs from looking at some of my later videos. I built myself like a little studio or whatever you want to call it. Um, but the intent was to like bring them back and forth. Maybe I start doing some of the lives down there or something. But uh, and if you look at the videos, I have my flight jacket draped behind me, and the dog just went to town on it. Yes, what was it? Yesterday morning, and I was just inconsolable because my wife, um, while I was still on terminal leave, I heard her in my closet, and she's like packing up all of my uniforms and flight suits and everything. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And she's like, you're retired. You're done. I'm like, what? She looked me straight in the eyes, dead in the eyes, and went, "You are retired. You're done." Just kept packing my stuff away. It's the only thing she left me. I have nothing but that flight jacket, man. I don't even have a dress uniform to be buried in. So yeah. Joe Stallion, I flew for manned aircraft. I flew KC-135s, and here I flew those for 2 assignments at Kadena, and McConnell and Kadena overseas assignment. Then I did a staff assignment at Hickam, and I came here to finish out my flying at Creech with MQ1s and upgrade to the MQ9. And I'll just tell you, I have about 6,000 hours, and why I'm not flying anywhere is uh, like broke down right after retirement. I had something lined up. But, I can't fly right now for medical reasons. Even though I could get waivers, I just didn't feel like it. And that's why I do sell real estate, is to really keep me busy. So I don't want to just say to keep me. Oh, wait a minute. I just noticed it's on oh, I gotta share this. I just noticed it. Because if you watch my videos before, I did videos on the 2 communities out at Sky Hills. I did this video here, but look at this. These are 2 new communities that were not there when I did my video. So this is a little bit of an expansion there. Lennar at Avery Point and Landing, and Lennar at Centennial Heights. Okay, it's time to head on back. Okay. They were there, but they wouldn't be on this one. So thank you. Yes, Matthew. Damn. So you know how it is. I ain't gonna say anything, get me in trouble. So it was, you know, it's kind of like I said in a kind of a short video I did the other day. It didn't make it to this channel. It made it to like my TikTok and stuff. I don't have much, and it's not like material stuff. Material stuff, who cares? I mean, it's just I don't have much going for me. Like, I don't have many of anything. All I do is make these videos, go help people buy houses, and that's what keeps me entertained. That jacket, it grounded me, and it kept me anchored to what I love to do. And so I actually had a breakdown yesterday. I haven't had a breakdown in a long, I mean, decades, man. So that was just a lot for me. It was just too much. I got too much going on, and that was just too much. Oh, okay. Okay, now I've done Val Ridge and Talvona, so I have videos on them. So they're building so much new stuff right now. The worst part is all the stuff they're building. There's only enough land left for 5 to 8 years of building, and we just keep growing. I don't know how long any of you been here, um, but I can remember just showing here. You could just drive down like the. It's a long story. I don't. If I go to like the Henderson and stuff, because of stuff that's happened, man. I remember the first time it said 11 a couple of months ago. It used to be the 95. Um, I've just had too many issues with accidents down the. I guess now 11. 11/95. I will always take the after a few little incidents, and I'll tell you about one in a second here. I'll just take the 215 Beltway, and now it's just gotten so bad with the traffic, it's just not worth it. I don't know what to do some days, and you'll just check before you go out, and it doesn't even matter. And you're just trying to get someplace. It's like, oh, it's going to take me 45 minutes. Hour and a half later. I did a video on traffic maybe 3 years ago. It's like I got to redo it. It's like none of it's relevant anymore because it's gotten so bad. And anyway, the incident I want to talk about real quick was uh, I was on the flying schedule to fly like mids, no, not mids, swings, no big deal. I had something to do in Henderson. So I head down to Henderson, and it's like in the morning. It's like no big deal. I was supposed to come back in the morning. There were 3 accidents on the 95 headed to Henderson. So it took me like hours to get to Henderson. How in the world? So you get there, you're late. So you got to, instead of, being able to do something for your appointment, you got to like wait for a slot. No big deal. I've still got plenty of time. And one of the accidents was the worst. Remember what we used to call land yachts, like a Lincoln Continental? It was like the middle of the strip on 15 sideways. No accident, just sitting perfectly perpendicular sideways on the 15. It's the weirdest thing in the world. So anyway, that was the third accident. Finally get down to Henderson, finish up my business, come back. There's 3 accidents. I started in the morning and was late up to Creech for my flying schedule. It was unbelievable. And that's why it doesn't matter what the thing said if I go to Henderson. But there was like 2 weeks ago, I had an appointment at our office in Henderson or Green Valley. It took me over an hour and a half to get there, something that's normally a 40-minute drive because of the construction they had 2 weeks ago. Let's see. Huh, I guess that sounds like you're a veteran. Oh no, they just want to get rid of your stuff and make you forget every damn thing, don't they? Uh, I don't know. I don't know about you if you're a retiree or you are a veteran. You know what I mean. Uh, But after retirement, I can count on. I've been retired for 9 years. On these two hands, I can count the number of times I've been to base to Nellis, because you're not going to Creech because that's a prison camp. Uh, I count these two hands, and the only reason I have to go to Creech, Nellis, is I have to go there, and I make a day of it because I go there. I'm going to make a day of it. It's usually go to MPF or something. Uh, I'm going to go to the commissary. That's my commissary run. So if I have to go there and it's been a year, that's when I go to commissary. I go to Costco and Sam's Club for everything. As far as medical care, I go to the VA and I get my medical care there. Okay. Security forces. I don't know if you're in. I remember when it used to be security police. That dates me. I actually remember I was at Base X. I was going to work on Monday morning, and it was 71st Security Police on Friday, and on Monday morning, they didn't say anything to anybody. On Monday morning, it was 71st Security Forces, and that's when they changed the berets because the berets actually used to be different, and you'd have your MagCom patch on it. Yep. Ice cream is good. Yeah, I was commissioned back in '95, man. Okay, anybody got some questions? Or give it a second here. One thing I'm going to do is it's Thursday night. Thursday night, which means you get discounted tacos at Del Taco. For some odd reason, I've switched my tacos from Taco Bell to Del Taco because they have more specials, especially on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, no questions? Okay, I'm gonna go and maybe watch some Walking Dead, get some tacos, and I hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. Um, I was doing, like, for the longest time, did this once a week, but I'm starting to find that there isn't as much to say in between. So at the 2 week point, you kind of see the stuff gelling up at the end of the near the end of the month. You can see what's going on. So, like, these numbers, they're not going to change when I do my big update. They're not going to change. Uh, 90, it's 98 percentile right now. Things may change by $1,000. You know where the numbers are right now. It's where they are. It's nothing can be done about it. Pretty much, because the month ends tomorrow, and all the numbers have to be in. They don't even do it business days; it's days. Have to be in by midnight on Sunday, or technically, you're supposed to get a fine. Whatever. Okay. I don't see any more posts. Matthew, Joe Stallion, I appreciate the comments tonight. Matthew, I am actually going to see if I can find out a little bit more about that expansion you're talking about and get back over to Sky Hills. I got to. I would tell you what, if you notice, like in December, I didn't post much except for did some live streams and shorts. I don't want to get too deep into it. I had, I did say something about it on a live stream. I actually caught a stalker, and man, that just really, it's like, man, who the heck would stalk me? But yeah, so it kind of messed with me for a minute. That's like a part of all this stuff I'm talking about, just going on, a stalker, everything else that's going on. And then the dog chews up my damn leather jacket. It was just, I broke down yesterday, man. Then I had a busy ass day, including this. It's like, I'm going to finish this. And if you notice, let me get into it. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Okay, fellas, I'm out. Alpha Mike Foxtrot.